Detective Dipstick at it again. What the hell do they mean again?
It's the Courier. It's not even a real newspaper. Besides, nobody reads the paper these days anyway.
Why did you stop me?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was busy RSVPing my invitation to shut it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Look, we can still salvage this. We just forget yesterday ever happened and we find out who it was that washed ashore.
Been at this all night. Nobody's been reported missing locally or statewide. I can't even ID the body. I'm the worst detective ever.
Mr. Dipstick, might I get you to sign my copy of today's paper?
Okay, that is libel. Or slander.
It's also copyright infringement. I registered this 6 months ago.
He did. Also, Officer Whoopsie.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get 5% of any action figure money when Hasbro comes on board.
This is your fault, Spencer.
My fault.
Yeah, you got all up in my head.
Okay, first of all, I wouldn't last 5 minutes in your head. That was just some innocent ribbing between colleagues. But here's the thing. I honestly think you're on the right track, Lassie. If you hadn't had McNabb stop us, we probably would have made the same guess.
I would have guessed ape attack.
Gus, it's never, ever an ape attack.
Oh, it will be. Mark my words.
You saw the knife wound, did you not?
It looked like a knife wound, and I've regretted it ever since I said it.
No! Don't regret it. Don't you see, this should be the best moment of your life. You should feel liberated in your guts because you're following your guts. You found the piece that didn't fit. And even though you don't know how it connects, you announced it to the world anyway.
Spencer, one loose end doesn't make it foul play.
It doesn't?
How do you think we've stayed in business these last 4 years?
But what if it does? Lassie, we're comrades now. I do this all the time. I can walk you through this. This is just the weird part of the spit out a crazy theory process. You say it, everyone thinks you're crazy, you're incompetent, you should probably color your sideburns. Truth. We're one and the same. We're Chassis now. We're Charlton. We're Spencer.
Oh my God.
Make no mistake, this is definitely your fault.
I've heard that, but I'm trying to figure out how.
We are going to the coroner's office and you're coming with.
Sweet. I love that guy.
All right, I can take it. It was a shark attack, right?
I was told to wait.
For what?
Woody! Hello, friend. Now we can begin. The victim was chewed off just below the waist.
Tin tummy.
Iron stomach.
Was found wearing a very expensive watch, not waterproof, which is not typical of a serious boatsman. We have no fingerprints, naturally, as there are no fingers.
Continue. Cut off at the wrist, huh? Interesting.
Is there anything to help us ID him?
Dental records were inconclusive. We do have the remnants of a belt, which means the man probably had a wallet on him, which would likely still be inside the shark until it's digested. At the very least, we could find a finger in there we could get a print off of.
How you feel?
Peachy.
All right, I give up. Our prime suspect is a shark.
What? You're giving up on the murder thing already? What about the suspicious stab wound?
Well, now that I look at it, you know, in the lights and everything, it looks just like a shark bite wound.
Don't do it, Lassie. Don't do it. Stick to your guns. Follow your instincts. Believe in yourself like I believe in you.
Do not start singing right now.
Actually, Lassie, that particular wound, it's intriguing. Now, I'm not saying it's likely, but I cannot, in good conscience, according to my oath, say it is not a knife wound.
What do you mean?
You see, it's jagged, like a tooth mark, but it's slightly different from the others. It's difficult to tell without finding the rest of the body, but it could have been made by a knife.
So you're saying I could have been right?
Well, the knife would have to have many of the characteristics of shark teeth.
What would this knife look like?
Well, probably something like this. And then we've got, you know, the teeth. See?
Nice and jagged there,
Yeah.
sure.
Dear God, what am I doing? This is half a man.
It's all right. Look at that. You see that? You see it match?
It's a reach.
Reach! Lassie! Do you ever get tired of being wrong? Of being beaten to the punch? Would you trust your guts and let those reporters know that it is them who are actually the dipsticks?
All right. Let's get a chopper in the air, get us a boat and a decent fisherman. We're gonna find this shark, slice it open, ID the victim, and then we're gonna figure out who wanted to murder him.
Yes! Do my theories sound that insane?
Sometimes insaner.
So we're back on murder.
Shut it.
You say that again, I shoot you.
That is the spirit, man. You are back on the crazy train. You want to know how I do it next? That felt like a reluctant no. We should follow.